Hello, and welcome back to my strictly unprofessional YouTube channel that is called Sniffing Around Here. My dog barks, my cat meows, so bear with me. And this is probably going to be one of the most personal videos I ever filmed because it will be dedicated to my grandparents. They passed away recently, and I really miss them. And I decided to make this full video on the most nostalgic scents in my collection. My grandmother was a big-time fashionista. She made clothes herself, she designed them, she sewed them, she knitted a lot, she taught me how to knit, she showed me most of the things that I know about cosmetics because I stole a lot of things from her, and then she fixed my makeup. I gave her a lot of makeup products when I grew up. We discussed that, and she was also quite fond of perfumes. She normally stole them from me or my mom, but she also had one of her own, and I'm gonna start with this. So we were a classic Soviet family, and she had a Bulgarian rose perfume, and I have the identical thing. This is Musc by Guerlain, but actually this is not musky scent. This is pure rose scent. And when we speak of rose, we always say, oh, grandma, don't wear this, don't wear that. But to me, grandma is a compliment. She was the most important person in my life, and this was exactly the smell of her little wooden Bulgarian rose coffer that she had. This is a very vintage one. It was discontinued by Guerlain very soon because I think no one wants it. But to me, this is a perfect example of a vintage rose. It has a very simple pyramid with saffron aldehydes and pink pepper in the top, galbanum rose in the middle, and a lot of musk and woody base, including iris, which makes it a little bit more grandma even, and leptonum. And to me, as I said, this is a classic musky, clean grandma rose. I wear it so often in winter. It's heavy, the projection is insane, and it holds to your skin and clothes forever. But if you want something super nostalgic, this is the guy. I don't know how you will find it because it's discontinued and it's not in the shop. It's from the series Absolute Orient, and it has a lot of great other perfumes, but this is my choice. This is 125 milliliters. Will wear it always, never will sell it. Grandma, I love you so much. Soon after my grandma passed away, like in 3 months, my grandfather also passed away. She was the love of his life, and we never had a doubt that he couldn't live without her, so he joined her. And the next perfume I'm gonna talk about is to my grandfather, and I'm wearing this classic sweater jacket. He was a fashionista too. He loved wearing moustache. He loved wearing colognes. He wore leather like this, like chains like this. He wore the rings. So I do love rings on males now. And as you probably know, I'm a jeweler, so I made a lot of signet rings dedicated to my grandfather. And the cute story and the sad story was that despite all the trauma he's been going through after her passing away, he still planted the tomatoes for the next season for their summer house. So this is the perfume. It's called Replica from the garden. As you probably know, Maison Margiela does this replicas to remind you of certain places and scents. And I have a lot of perfumes from this line, but I'm gonna speak about this one. I know that many perfume brands have wearable vegetables, but to me, this tomato and Mimo's Italian leather are the most wearable. And while Italian leather is a bit, sophisticated, this is the pure smell of my grandma and grandpa's garden. Oh my god, whenever I smell it, I remember this smell when late winter, early spring, my grandfather made some calculations and started planting the tomatoes and cucumber for the next season. And I think that my perfume imprinting was mostly impacted by their garden because we had a lot of things going on. We had potatoes, tomatoes, cucumbers, pepper, whatever is out there in the vegetable world, but we also had strawberries, raspberries, blackcurrant, apples, plums, whatever you can imagine, on a very small Soviet summer, territory. And so I mostly stick to the garden smells, and most of my collection is rather fruits or something related to the countryside. Grandfather, if you're listening to this, I love you. The third most nostalgic scent that I have is En Passant by Olivia Jacobetti. It's been featured in my lilac video, and I think I already told this story on my channel, but whenever the lilac started blossoming here where I live, both my grandfather and my dad brought the branch of lilac home to their to my mom and to my grandma, because lilac was their favorite flower. And so if you're looking for the exact portrait of a spring first lilac blossom, it's this. I don't know how Olivia Jacobetti did this for Frederic Malle. This is stunning. This is the most gorgeous floral in my collection, and if you're looking for the exact copy of a smell like the iconic lilac, there is a lot of lilacs out there, but this is the best. Every person that sniffed it in my collection later bought it. Go for it, try it. I hope it will never be discontinued, because there is nothing like En Passant by Frederic Malle. Oh my god, I love it so much. I can't stop smelling it. But this is mostly for my springtime. If you have some nostalgic imprints from your childhood or from your youth, or your favorite smells from all the time, just let me know in the comments down below. This is really short. This made my eyes water a little bit, and thanks to everyone who formed our taste and made us who we are, and see you in the next video.